and dreams. Logan's team got the scoop on gaming scenes. Controllers click, the stories start. News and reviews from the gamer's heart. Press play, power up, join the side quest. Ready to start podcast brings you the best. From indie gems to AAA, Logan and friends lead the way every week. Press play.
My bad.
Hey, internet.
It was. So you want to know something funny? I went to open up my phone to set up so I can watch the chat, and first thing I see is a GameSir ad that has my video at the top that is not talking well about the G7 Pro, and they're using it as an ad for the G7 Pro.
Wow.
I'm actually at the end of it say you should buy the Razer Wolverine V3 Pro instead. And you know how long they've been using that?
How long?
About 3 months. So just thought that would be a little funny. Hey, Cody says, and I've never gotten a GameSir ad. It's probably because you don't search GameSir. Wow, look what it did. It actually turned everything back. Oh, what are we doing here? There we go. It turned it blue. No, it's supposed to be red because we're ready to start, sort of. Oh, look, I can really tiny. Default. Large. Boop. Boop. Sorry, they've added all kinds of new things to StreamYard. And wow, I can change the font. Oh, nope, not to that. I don't have the $100 a month plan. Sorry. But I will say this.
Yeah. Of course.
That's all I've got. Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for joining us tonight. There's really not much going on.
Nope, we're just chilling. We're hanging out.
Yeah, we got 3 topics like normal, but nothing big. So the side quest is probably going to be the longest thing. But of course, we got to do what we always got to do. How you doing, D-Man? What you been playing, and how's life going?
Life's just rolling on. Doing a lot better than last week, that's for sure.
You sound better.
Yeah. I'm pretty much 100%, I would say, or maybe close to it, just because I've been working out again pretty hard and stuff, so I'm just I'd say I'm pretty back to normal now. Other than that, what I've been playing, little bit of Pokopia. I tried Star Fox 1 on Super Nintendo. I don't really love it, but I tried Star Fox 64. I'm like, yeah, this is cool.
There you go. Wait, what? Star Fox on Super Nintendo is fantastic.
It's fine. I don't know. It's just old. I messed with it a little bit, but
I'm gonna beat you in the face with a Super Nintendo controller.
Oh, I better not go back to Florida then.
And a little Super Nintendo.
I do have the mini. It's cool. It's cool.
So there we go.
Waited. Fun fact: when the Super Nintendo Mini was coming out, I waited 7-ish hours in line, I think, for it, and I was first in line or second in line at Meijer because I wanted it, and the original NES Mini sold out fast, so I was like, I want this thing, and it was a good time hanging out in line.
When did this come out?
2018, if I had to guess. I'm gonna guess 2018.
I think I picked it up at like a Walmart or something. All I know is I gave this to my friend to mod, and I have like a couple hundred games on here.
Oh wow!
So I actually have 2 NES minis because I got one when it came out. I think when I was working at Best Buy. The other one I got happened to be an open item at Target, and I got it for like $50.
Huh.
So I have 2 of. But yeah, I was looking at getting a second one of this, but I never did. One to keep sealed, but I didn't care. I got like I said, I got like 100 something games on there. So with that being said, what am I playing? Pokopia. I fell into the pit and I'm now playing Pokopia. And I'm still playing Marvel Maximum Collection. I've beaten almost every game. I think I have 1 or 2 left to beat. And still just a little bit on Crimson Desert, but it's been Pokopia's kind of just taken over everything.
I understand that.
I didn't want that to happen, but like my wife's currently playing it as we speak. She's watching the podcast, supposedly, and playing Pokopia. So, yeah, but otherwise, that's about it.
Otherwise, Star Fox figures have gone up in price.
What Star Fox figures?
The World of Nintendo ones.
There were Star Fox figures?
Yeah, World of Nintendo ones.
I didn't know they even had figures. But that's how it works. When something comes out and there's a big buzz, everything goes up in price. And then once the buzz settles, it all comes back down.
That's why I was trying to make some Mario-related art pieces before this con. But I only have 3, which is very unfortunate. I made Daisy too, but she's, never mind. That being said, Rosalina, Yoshi, and did I do another one? Did I not do another? Oh, yeah, Star Fox. Star Fox was the other one.
The Super NES Star Fox game was super hard. I beat that multiple times as a kid.
I think it's the final boss or something. It's like really
Andros?
difficult.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not really. That's just me. Maybe because, that's what I had. And I was like, I beat the snot out of it.
You grew up with it.
Yeah. Now this I don't understand. Cody says, well, train and more. I've been playing Beyblade X1.
Zone.
Oh, that's Zone. And I'm on the 40 out of 100.
Floor 40 out of 100. I'm starting to hit a wall. Huh.
Go through the door instead of the wall. Maybe there's a window you can open up and then whee. Okay. I have no clue. I don't know. Oh, there are figures made by Playmates? Okay. See, I've been buying the ones at Walmart of just the random Nintendo characters here and there. I've got a Samus. I've got a Link.
I have a World of Nintendo Samus figure over there on the wall. It's actually...
I just have the first 4 figure statue, the Samus, where you can see through her helmet and it lights up.
Yeah,
but
so cool.
It's a weird battery and I haven't been able to find it. I'm like, you can't go to just a store and find it. It's weird.
What Playmate Star Fox is he talking about? I Googled it. I couldn't find anything.
The alternative routes. Even the alternative routes they were challenging, but I want to call them hard. I don't know. Again, that was the stuff I grew up with. I grew up playing Contra. Come on. I love Contra. So
why
Super Mario Bros. 2 wasn't that hard?
On a website called Otaku Mode, you can find the World of Nintendo Star Fox figure for $10. That just don't seem right. Weird website. Probably I don't know because it's like 30 something on Walmart.
I'm learning to speed run for Resident Evil games. Have fun with that. But do you want to get some of this news out of the way, or do you just want to BS and then slide some of that news in there? Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is Nintendo's winning again. Even though all the PlayStation and PC fanboys are out there going, Nintendo is stupid, nobody likes them. Hey, everybody losing, Nintendo's terrible. You know how that's going. The internet's full of stupid people.
Yeah.
So this one, well, Nintendo wins quite a bit over here, and we know that. So now it's time for us to see some winning in Japan. And wait till the movie comes out over there, because I think the movie comes out this weekend over there because it's some Japanese holiday. And it already hit what? It did 100-something million the first weekend. It's ridiculous. It's tracking to make $1 billion.
Oh yeah.
And then people, the internet, especially the snowflakes, hate that it's doing so well. That's funny.
Why would anyone be mad over a movie?
Go watch Clownfish TV. Go watch Geeks and Gamers. They've covered it all. It's all political. We're not getting into that, but tough noogies. Let's put it that way.
Tough noogies. Yeah.
So let's bring this up. So it says Japanese charts Switch 2 hits another milestone as Pokemon Pokopia's reign continues. You see where I'm going with this? An unbreakable block. So this week's physical games chart from Famitsu are here, and they paint a very familiar picture, though the Switch 2 is busy smashing sales numbers as the console reaches 5 million units sold in Japan. Like that's what we hit in the first what was it, first couple weeks? So they
for the game?
No, for the console.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, they have a lot smaller population than we do. So this is insane. But first, Pokemon Pokopia is once again the #1 selling physical release of the week. While last week saw a big dip in sales across the board, the drop this week is much smaller, with Game Freak and Omega Force's collaboration shifting 45,484 copies in the week of March 30th to April 5th. So Crimson Desert, Mario Kart, blah, blah, blah. Pokopia, look at that number compared to all the others. 45. Anything else? That's insane.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And then the Switch 2, the console itself, has sold lifetime units 5 million. PlayStation 5 digital 1.2 million. PlayStation 5 5.9 million life. So if you add all of them, it's about little under 8 million. The Switch 2 is going to crush that in just a couple months.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 5's lifetime. And we're not even going to look at the Xbox because that's terrible.
Yeah, that's wow.
But the Xbox has never been big in Japan. So it's funny because this brings me to another thing. I've been getting a lot of comments because PC, I don't even call them gamers because they don't really game. They just say they do. And they condemn everybody else for gaming on whatever they want. So these PC platform advocates, that's what we'll call it. I got the dumbest comment today that this is the worst console to buy. There's no games on it. I'm still getting that. And honestly, okay, this is one of two. The best one to buy is VR because VR has the most games at the best price. And then I went, okay, one, you have to have a PC, so not very affordable. And then if you're getting a Meta, that thing's pretty much dead. The Quest, pretty much dead. And then someone goes, PC has over 1 billion people playing. I'm like, okay, just because people own a PC doesn't mean they're playing games on PC.
Yeah.
And there are more people who own and play video games on console than on PC, because we're not just talking about people who own Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5, and Switch 2. We're talking about legacy consoles too. There's more consoles out there in people's houses than there are PCs.
Because they're more affordable.
Yes. Now, there are people that are using PCs. And
people who use PCs are also adults. People who use consoles are kids.
Right.
Kids don't have PCs.
People have PCs for work. There are some people, a fraction of that have them to play games. But the majority of people who have PCs have them for work. For example, there are at least 5 PCs in my house that are active. four active PCs. All of
Three
them
active.
work.
Three
All of
active
them
in
are
my
four.
house. 3 active in my house.
And
Mine.
there's
My
a
one
Mac.
in the basement, and my brother's. My brother, he uses his strictly for gaming though, because he doesn't have. He has a Switch 1, but other than that, like, it's like hand me downs from me.
Right.
So there's a lot of games that he wanted to play on computer that he couldn't on Switch. Plus, he gets mods and stuff like that. So he's enjoying the crap out of that.
And this is another thing.
Dude, my PC.
Hokage is
I
completely
bought my
correct.
PC at a little over $1,400. That thing is worth $2,000 now. What the heck?
I got the highest,
and I got mine in January.
I got one of the highest end PCs they had on the shelf at Best Buy at the time, and it was $2,000 with RAM upgrade. Now, if I was to buy the equivalent, it's almost, I think it's like $3,500.
Yeah,
I'm like,
insane. My PC keeps going up in price. I bought it.
People are like, "Oh, buy PCs. It's better." I'm like, $3,500 compared to, and I was like, the best value is a Switch Lite.
A PC is not good anymore. Since the RAM prices and all this other stuff going up. Not anymore.
So you can get a pre-owned Switch Lite.
I got this just in January.
Pre-owned Series S will still cost less and give you thousands of games.
I got this in January right before the prices shot up. I got a steal on this thing because now it's worth $600 more than when I bought it.
Yeah.
And my brother gets to enjoy my old one. I gave it to him because like I was not being nice. I wasn't gonna like drive an hour to go sell the parts or whatever the heck. Like I just gave it to him so he could enjoy it, and he's enjoying the crap out of it.
What's hilarious? I have 2 sticks of RAM here in my desk that I originally took out of my desktop because I think I have 32. No, I have 32 gigs of RAM in this desktop. I had 16 when I bought it. Those sticks have quadrupled in price, and I've never used them, and they're just sitting there.
That's funny.
And I'm like, they're DDR5.
Okay.
So they're fast.
Yeah.
But at the time, I got this in 2023. I upgraded to 32 gigs. And I was like, that's enough. I was going to go 64, but I was talking to Nick. He's like, for what you're doing, you're not gaming. 32 is enough. I was like, great. And he's like, even if you want a game, that's more than enough for the type of stuff that you would play. I'm like, cool. You know what I ended up gaming on for PC? My Asus ROG Ally. And I just play my Xbox.
That's actually smart. You're not into playing on PC, but you have a ROG Ally or whatever, and you play PC games on that. That works.
And honestly, I play more Xbox games on there too. Xbox for PC. That's what I play on there, and it's cheaper.
Right. Yeah.
It was, and now you can get a brand new Xbox, Asus Xbox ROG Ally X, whatever the crap that stupid thing's called, for $499. They dropped the price.
Yep. My buddy just bought a Switch 2 actually, and like he's playing it almost just as much as his PlayStation now. He's like, man, this thing is so nice. He's like, because he had a base Switch 1 like I did, because we knew they were going to make another one, and he finally was able to get one, and he takes it to work just like me every day, just in case we got spare time, and he's loving it.
And this is another thing right here. Not to Hokage. I'm not gonna call you Hokage, because that's the redneck side of me mispronouncing stuff on purpose.
Oh no!
But it's Hokage 7 or Hokage. Do you like Hokage? No? Okay. Hokage. Hey, it's a Hokage. I like Hokage. You're the Hokage. Not to mention, you can take the Switch 2 on the go. I love playing on handheld mode in my bed or at work when it's slow. That's another thing. And now that the Switch 2 is powerful enough to run some of the best stuff out there,
it's so nice, dude.
Like now that I can play WWE 2K26 and it looks indistinguishable from its other counterparts, if you're playing docked mode, I play in handheld mode and I'm like, all right, I don't need to worry about getting it on Series X or PS5. Ooh, the PS5 Pro has the ray tracing. The Xbox has a smoother frame rate. Yeah, okay. I'm all right. I'm still enjoying it.
I'm pretty sure that frames didn't matter 20 years ago. Before that, really?
Shinobi. You call him
Shinobi. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's one of the guys I hung out with when I went to that mall last summer when we went to that arcade.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have someone who follows me on Instagram, that I interact with quite a bit named Shinobi.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, interesting. So yeah, but the Switch is really the way to go, and the Switch 2, and my friend who works at Microsoft keeps saying the Switch 2 is going to go up in price. The Switch 2 is going to go up in price. It's going to be $100 more. I'm like, Nintendo ramped down production.
They will only do that if they really, really had to.
Yeah, they don't.
What?
Hi. Sorry for asking, but why is Switch 2 flopping outside of Japan? It isn't.
It's not. It's doing well.
It's doing well everywhere. But it's like there are so many people that they're Nintendo haters to the point. What? That is not true. It keeps. I just showed numbers. It isn't.
It's not.
It's not. But okay, that's cool. I have friends I know people that are saying, "Oh, it's got no games." I'm like, the world is talking about one game right now. There are content creators who never touch video games, and their shorts, their reels, whatever you want to call them, their TikToks are about Pokopia. People are still making content. VG charts don't VG charts. That's funny. So, but that's why PlayStation shot up in price, because sales were down year over year. And it's funny. I was watching. What is it? The Digital Foundry, and who else was I watching? And they were discussing it. Spawncast. Well, all of the big guys were talking about it, and apparently the internet hates the Switch 2, but everybody's buying it. So there's a bunch of outlets just talking smash just because, just like in politics, just like in day-to-day events,
everything.
People who hate it will skew the numbers to the way they want them.
I know people who don't like the Mario movie, the new one.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Going to make $1 billion, but it's still the worst movie ever made, right? I'm like, come on. It's like, I'm not a big fan of fanboys who are blind fanboys.
Yeah, like I can see the flaws in something and understand flaws, but I mean, if you hate on something just to hate it, that's kind of going with the bandwagon, kind of thing. That's dumb.
Yeah. Okay. That just means it sold well during the holidays, but you could take the same time frame in June of last year. It destroyed everything. Oh, but we'll ignore that. And the reason PlayStation was doing so well during the holidays is because they announced that there was a price hike coming. I know about 3 or 4 people then went out specifically to buy a PS5 because they didn't have one. They bought it just because it was going up in price. That's why they did it. Did they want one? They went, no, but I didn't want to end up wanting one and having to pay $650 for it. I was like, touche.
Yeah, no.
So they knew what they were doing, because Sony's the PS5 is in the slump right now. Now, one thing that I saw Xbox is doing, which I think is very smart, and they just brought this to my attention on Xbox Ready. So if you saw Xbox Ready's video today, it doesn't matter. Remember how a little while ago that if you owned an Xbox One, they were giving you a discount on Series X or Series S? Well, now they're giving anywhere between 30 and 50% off Xbox Series X consoles if you buy them through Microsoft on your Xbox.
The raising prices are so... The console's over 5 years old. Why are they raising them? Let's raise the price of a 5-year-old console that didn't just release. Meanwhile, Nintendo, here's your $500 brand new console, not even a year old.
Why do people keep hating on Nintendo? Because they hate Nintendo. There's Xbox fanboys, PC fanboys, and PlayStation fanboys hate it because they don't get those games. They know Nintendo games are far superior. Mario sells more than anything. Mario has not seen a slump.
No,
But Call
Pokemon
of
sells
God of
more
War
than
and all that. Pokemon is the #1 franchise in the world.
Yep.
And PlayStation, PC people hate it. Xbox fanboys, I used to be one of them. We just like, man,
Nintendo has theme parks.
yeah, we'll just buy a Switch as well.
Nintendo has theme parks.
You're not right. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Simply Rome, you are not wrong. People who hate Nintendo are
all
PC
like PC
gamers.
Master Race.
Thank you. PC gamers most of the time. The thing is, that term PC gamer means someone who just plays video games. I don't consider them a gamer because most of them don't own games. Most of them don't advocate for gamers. They don't do it. It's like, we're just going to steal stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I do not know a single person who plays on PC that doesn't steal their games.
Me.
I'm sorry, but you still play your Switch more than anything.
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
But you're not a PC gamer. PC gamers hate everything else, and they just hate. Like, hate is all they can do.
Yeah.
So it's like me, I'm just going based on facts. I'm going based on what I see, the videos I'm watching, the news that's coming in. I just report it as I see it. Do I have my bias? You bet your butt I have my bias. But when it comes to reporting it, I'll tell you, hey, this is what's going on. These are the numbers. Here's my opinion, but these are the numbers.
Yeah. Read the comment.
Which one?
The new one.
Okay. But Nintendo gamers rarely buy anything else besides Mario, Pokemon, Zelda, Smash. Third-party games keep flopping. Well, that's not true. It's a little thing called the Wii. Third-party games sold stupidly well. But the Switch is this anomaly that most people who don't play on Nintendo consoles don't understand. That's why Square Enix, Eidos, EA brought their games back, didn't they?
Capcom,
some of their best-selling titles are now Switch games.
Xbox could or could not, but, it wasn't impossible. They might not now, but they were probably going to.
So, yeah, you know what? You got a point there. Those aren't Nintendo gamers. Those are nostalgic millennials. See, I play all those. I buy all those. But you know what? As I keep saying, I get my third-party games on Switch 2 now. People were very hesitant about buying third-party games because of the performance that they had on the Switch 1 compared to Xbox One, Xbox Series X.
People just care about saying, I can get 80,000 frames and I got a 5090 whatever in my computer and it's a Velociraptor over PC and I don't care about your gibberish PC parts.
Okay, most gamers bought AAA third-party games on PC, Xbox, PC. Okay, you mean PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Okay, so you're saying most people, 3/4 of people, bought it on their respective platforms. 3/4. There are 4 different platforms. Sales are going to outnumber on 3 out of 4. So that's only 1/4 of people. And the majority of those AAA titles didn't come out on the Switch 1 until the Switch 2 came out. They were already
looking this up. Third-party game sales on Switch 2 are rising, projected to boost revenue by $1 billion in early 2026. Just saying.
Who's Isaac?
Shinobi.
Oh, okay. He says, I agree, Isaac. I've always been a proponent of giving love to the not as talked about franchises. Yes, I love some good not talked about franchises. Especially, I've got one that's on my Switch. I don't even have a Switch around here. But there are so many good franchises that people just don't talk about and just don't play. And I'm like, all right, where can you get it? Oh, on Switch. But I'm also that guy that owns now almost 1,000 Switch games. Tell me people don't buy games on Switch. Look at all the big channels. They're all Nintendo related.
Yeah.
Woodhawker.
Like
RGT85.
The only stuff on Switch, especially with Switch 2 now, that you can't play on it, or big PlayStation IPs and big IPs like Halo.
Someone hasn't been paying attention to the news. GTA 6 is in the works for Switch 2.
Is
and
it?
This, yes, it also, okay. I wasn't going to announce this or say this until I got my official word, because they are talking about it within Xbox.
I don't think it would release day one, though. I think it's going to be PlayStation and Xbox day one, and then PC later and Switch 2 later.
We don't know that yet, but they are working on it for the Switch 2.
It could. What if it's a cloud version, though?
I don't know. All I know is
apparently a native release of GTA
them at
6
Xbox, they were talking about it.
Is considered possible.
Apparently, it's being worked on, and it will come out. It's just a matter of when. The Switch 2 is not too weak. It's not
too weak. You're right. It's just
it's not too weak to run Monster Hunter Stories 3. I run it just fine.
It can run games.
It runs my Resident Evil just fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible. It could run it.
Shut up, Dave.
It'll be the weakest version of the game. Yeah, but it'll run. It'll probably
DLSS
run,
not DLSS 5.
Yeah, it'll run.
The thing is, it really doesn't need to be compared to graphically. As long as it performs well, it's playable, looks good.
Yeah,
it doesn't need to run at 120 frames. It doesn't need to be 4K 120 frames to be good.
No,
it just needs to be a solid 30 at 1080p on the go.
They can just downscale it.
Thank you so much.
All you have to do is downscale it and make sure it runs. That's all you got to do. So you're not wrong. Would you think they would put GTA 5 on there first, though? I mean,
well, if GTA 5 can run on Steam Deck, the Switch 2 is more powerful.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying they never put 5 out on the Switch.
Well, Rockstar hasn't put out a Nintendo game since the 3DS era, because there was an issue with the family friendly.
They remastered those other GTA games, and Red Dead 1 is on there. 2, I expected 2 to come to Switch 2, but it still hasn't.
That was a test, because that was for Switch 1, and the company that remastered them did a very poor job. So that's all. That's something we don't even look at, because there was a point where the Switch 1 was version for GTA. What was it? GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA. Oh, what was the other one? What was the last GTA? GTA
on the trilogy?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Vice City? What was the first one you said?
3, Vice City, and
San Andreas?
San Andreas. Wow.
Yeah.
It was actually running better on the Switch than it was on.
It was really bad when it first came out, though, right? Or was that on everything?
That's one of them. It was bad on everything.
Everything till they updated it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I still never picked those up for Switch. I wanted to, but I never did. Never did.
Switch 2 is for kids. We're compared to you, Dave. We're children.
I'm 12.
Well, I'm 22 plus 20.
If you would have said 32, I'd be like, okay, yeah.
See, that is true. A lot of it depends on the developer porting it. FF7 Remake is graphically intense game, and it looks and runs fine. Says Hokage. I'm sorry, Hokage. If you watch Digital Foundry's video, the Switch 1 version, the Switch 2 version of Final Fantasy 7 looks better than the PS4 version, and it's compared almost identically to base PS5.
Yeah,
watch the video. It's all in that video. I don't have to. I don't have to say anything. And the reason third-party games aren't selling as well as Nintendo would like, it's two little words. Keycard.
Yeah, but Pokopia, it didn't matter. Apparently,
it's a first-party game and it's exclusive.
Yep.
So yeah. No, it didn't get canceled. 007 First Light got delayed. It says July, I think it was. I don't really care. It's an insult to James Bond. That is not James Bond. That is not who he is. That is not the character. That is not his world. That is trash. So even if it
Jeez.
does get canceled, yes, I love James Bond. That is not James Bond.
I know some people who are looking forward to that game. I'm
Wait,
not, though.
here we go. This is, why do you call yourself D-Man?
Logan can
Need answers.
tell you his own way of why I'm called that. I don't know. There's many ways of reasons of why you could call me that.
I've made fun of you so many times. I don't know which one to pull up.
That's why I said there's many reasons why I'm called that.
D-Man. No, wait. We're not going to use that one because he originally had like you put there, it's a small D. And then later he changed it to the big D because he didn't want to be made fun of.
Oh my gosh.
No. No, that is not true. So using that logic, Breath of the Wild link, no. If you don't know the story, someone's trolling in my chat. I get
They're
it.
triggering
I got a
you,
troll.
They're triggering you.
Thank you for trolling me. I will not let that troll hit me. Got a PS5. Go up here. Poker ace with 4 6s. Can you have 4 6s in poker? Yeah, you can. Wow, it's been a long time. Yeah, everything's a set of 4. Got the PS5 controller remake screen. Looks cool, but fingerprint magnet, just like the one. That's what I'm telling people. Man, hey, you know what? When I did my review on that, people were like, you didn't show that it gets fingerprints. I'm like, I did it right at the beginning. There's a big smudge. And I went, hold on. And then brought it back on camera. It's like, yeah. Do you still have the Nixie Hyperion 3? I have 2 of them. I have the review unit, which was the beta release, and the final version.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do have both.
Also, for the record, people who say anything about sales for Switch 2, we're at a slow point at the moment, but wait till June. Just wait.
Look at gas prices. No one's buying video games right now.
Yes, correct.
Hey, they went down a little bit today. That was good. Prices went down a little bit. Ceasefire. We're not getting into politics, but prices went down a little bit. Let's just keep it going. I need it going. I need my $2 gallon of gas. I don't have my truck anymore because lo and behold, this has nothing to do with video games. Looks like their GM is putting into production a new Cadillac, a new Buick sedan, and the Camaro all on the same line. They're all going to be in production for the 2028 model year. You know what that means.
Huh.
I'm getting a new Camaro. I'm waiting. I was going to get a new truck. I was going to get the new Silverado, maybe, but I'm keeping my Equinox. Yeah. So, well, if my wife wants to keep the Equinox, we'll do that. But our other car is paid off. Mm-hmm. So, and they're both 2025, so they're still brand new. Only my Equinox we're paying for. But when I told my wife, she's like, when's it coming out? All right, we'll get it. And I'm like, yes, my Camaro. And I'm going to get an SS this time. I'm going to get my SS. Nice. So I know that has nothing to do with anything. But no, he isn't. Sorry, Dave.
Next
okay. Yeah, let them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, seriously though. No new 3D Mario yet, no new 3D Zelda, no new Pokemon, and they're still selling the console well. Between Mario Kart and Pokopia sold a lot of consoles.
Ooh, did you hear the rumor of the next Mario movie?
I mean, I would assume
Mario in-universe movie?
Related to Mario Bros. 3, I would assume, because
it's not a Mario Bros. 3 movie.
I mean, Mario Bros. 3 is going to be in 2029, apparently, but unless they're doing a spinoff between there, then I would assume, I don't know.
Apparently, it was a leak. I don't know how true it is.
Luigi's Mansion would be great, but I don't think they're going to do it until after Mario 3.
Supposedly 2028. Unless
they want to do it. If they want to do it before Mario 3 and like do them back to back, they could do it.
I read 2 different things. That one said 2027, 2028. Mm-hmm. That it's in the works, rumored, and another one saying it's rumored. I saw some stuff, and I'm like,
I
I'll
they
believe
did
it when
that
I
and then
see it.
Mario
But
3 the year after. But they would have to pump the brakes on Minions for a little bit to do.
well,
focus on
we
Mario
got
games.
another Minions movie coming out. I
That's
saw
what
the
I'm saying,
preview
that's
before
Minions
Mario.
3. They'd have to pump the brakes on like a Minions 4 and have to wait like longer, probably.
Do they really?
If they want to
Two
do Luigi's
teams?
Mansion and Mario that fast between each other,
They're making so much money, they can have multiple teams doing it.
I guess you're right. I guess
Because
yeah.
Minions and Mario 2 were in the works at the same time.
But then they would need like a team for Minions 4 plus 2 Mario movies. That'd be 3 projects at the same time.
The thing is, Illumination is doing so well, and they're making bajillions of dollars. It's like bajillions, uber bajillions.
Yeah.
Like they're the biggest animation company right now.
Yeah, you're right. Minions makes oodles amount of money too.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right. They are. They're the
We do
biggest.
not need a Minions 4. No, but we're getting it, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's never gonna stop. You're gonna get Minions 17 when you're like 70 years old, and it's fine.
Spider-Verse, from what I heard, it's all dead.
Spider-Verse is making the Star Fox movie. Well, Spider-Verse 3 is still happening. I think they delayed it again, though. I think they delayed it again.
I think it got canceled because I know they canceled the entire Villainverse.
Happening. As of right now, it's still currently scheduled for next year. Currently,
it was supposed to be out last year.
I know.
It's supposed to be out this year.
I know they delayed it a lot. I don't think it's dead. It will still come out. I think part 3. They will finish part 3. At the very least, they will finish their trilogy.
The thing is,
it sucks that it's taking
the
so
thing
long.
Is, part 2 did so poorly compared to part 1 that that's one of the reasons they pushed back part 3. I don't know what they're doing with it.
See, I didn't see part 1 in the theater despite the word of mouth, but part 2 I went to see in the theater because I loved part 1. Because I didn't care about it when it first came out, the first one.
Right.
I didn't care for some reason, and I waited, and then I was like, oh, that was really good. And then I went and seen the second one. So
see, I saw the first one in theaters. It was the week of it was actually came out in 2018. We were up here for my wedding, and when all my friends were up here, we went to see it. It gave me a migraine. The animation is terrible for someone like me because I get migraines. I don't like that weird stop motion, weird flashy. I walked out of there saying that was terrible. And the story was meh. It was okay. And so I'm like, I'm not even going to watch 2. And I watched a bunch of reviews. So I got the gist of it. And people were like, it wasn't as good as the first. It was rather boring. And I'm like, oh,
I like both. I like both, but I do think the first one's probably a stronger film. But I like both.
See, I've heard so many, like, I never checked up the numbers myself, but from what I read, it did not
I'm trying to find some of the numbers.
Yeah, I don't know if the number was it wasn't as profitable or it didn't make as much. There was just a problem where it didn't make what they wanted it to make, where the first one made what they wanted it to make, or something like that. I watched that when it did.
I think that the sequel did almost double the number.
Okay,
but they probably
how much
they probably were expecting like almost $1 billion or something though. Maybe
how much did it make to produce compared to the first one, and how much did they spend on marketing? Because that all comes into effect too.
That's a good question.
Because that's what they did with recently. The numbers came out for the third Avatar movie, and they're saying Avatar 3 did like 1.2 billion. Let's say it was 1 point something billion. And that sounds great, but once you compare it to the last 2 and how much they spent,
okay,
it was
the first one costed 90 million. The second one costed between 100 and 150 million to make.
There you go. Okay. So double isn't enough. Making the double what the first one made wasn't enough in order to break.
If it made 100, if it cost 100 to 150, and they made over 600 million with the second one though.
Correct. Well, that's just movie budget. It doesn't take into consideration marketing. Marketing is usually double.
Okay.
So that's why if they made 600 million and it cost them 300 million with marketing, that's breaking even.
Okay, yeah, it's could be around 125 million or higher, I think, for marketing.
Yeah,
You
there you
think?
go.
Okay, okay,
That's what I heard. Okay.
okay. So technically speaking, they almost just halved what.
Right.
Okay, okay, I see.
Because in order to be considered a blockbuster or to more than break even, you need to make your money back and double it.
Yeah.
So you're actually profitable. I think that's how the Hollywood metrics work. I'm still learning that. I've been following a few channels on that lately to learn exactly how. It wasn't considered successful either.
690 million is not bad worldwide. That's not bad.
Worldwide?
Yeah, 690 million. You don't think so?
That's not good. Mm-mm.
Almost 700 million worldwide.
Well, let me rephrase that. That's not bad for Marvel, current day Marvel. It should have done more. Like, look at Mario's already on track to make that, and it hasn't even been out 2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
Wait till it comes out in Japan. It's going to break that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm not mistaken, what they want it to do in order to claim success these days for a movie with that kind of budget, it needs to.
Yeah, there was also the strike too. The strike did delay it more too. Yeah. The strike did delay it.
But there's a lot of things that go into it nowadays that
sure.
I could not comprehend back in the day. But over the last couple of years, I've been paying attention more to what movies are making.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they're gonna get the numbers they want from Doomsday.
No,
I don't. They just to break even, they need over $1 billion. I think the movie costs like, gosh, I'm curious if they even have the
300 something thousand, 300 something thousand, 300 something million.
That's to make 400 to 600 million and potentially up to 1 billion for combined production with Secret Wars. Yeah, because they're expecting Doomsday to make like $2 billion, but I don't think it. I think if it's a pretty decent movie, I think it could hit $1 billion. I think it'll hit $1 billion, but this isn't phase 3 endgame type days, you know. Even if they left it on a cliffhanger for Secret Wars, yeah.
So I want
because like you said, I mean, yes, I do like a lot more stuff than you have from these phases of Marvel. Despite I can acknowledge a lot of stuff not very good, but there is some stuff I really like. But it used to be like almost not quite, but almost everything was good. Back to back, phase 1 through 3.
Right now I'm taking my opinions out of it. I'm just going sheer
not
numbers.
Even just that. It's the fact that we don't have any build for Dr. Doom as well, compared to Thanos, which was built up over years, and there's no build for Dr. Doom here. So yeah, you have all the different characters and stuff like that, but because of what happened with that other actor, forget his name, that played the other villain, played Kang, that guy,
right?
Because of all that stuff,
that's a dang shame.
That all fell, and then using nostalgia, I get it. They want butts and seats, but all I can say is the Russos haven't made a bad Marvel movie yet. We'll see what happens, because I like all 4 of their Marvel movies they have done. So maybe we got something good. Maybe it'll be just okay. Maybe it won't be good. I don't know. I don't know.
I just want there hasn't been a good or a profitable Marvel movie.
If we see Cyclops say to me, my X-Men, and we see Avengers next to him or something like that, I mean, I don't know, man. That'd be pretty sick.
But Spider-Man has done well. Deadpool has done well.
Yep.
But nothing else has been profitable.
Guardians 3. No, Guardians 3 even wasn't.
How long ago was that?
3 years ago, I think. Yeah.
Guardians, it was.
People said that Guardians 3 would have made $1 billion if it came out during like the days of pre-Endgame.
Yeah.
It would have made $1 billion, but because of everything, it couldn't quite get up there.
Like, I'm real skeptical. I really want Spider-Man to do well, because I want another Spider-Man.
Spider-Man usually does. Spider-Man usually does pretty well. Did No Way Home made $1 billion because of all the nostalgia and stuff. I don't know if this one will hit $1 billion.
I'm hoping it rides the coattails and hits $1 billion.
I hope so too.
Remember back in the day when it was given that everyone was going to make $1 billion. It's just, will it make $2 billion?
Yeah. Oh yeah. At one point, yeah, there was a lot of $1 billion MCU movies, for sure.
I agree. I agree. It isn't what it was, but people will show up
for Spider-Man.
Fantastic Four made a profit. That doesn't mean it did well. $1 profit is still a profit. It was a flop.
For box office, it depends. I don't know.
The Avengers will make money. It's just how much, and it needs to make double. It needs to break $1 billion. Strong break of $1 billion.
Oh yeah, it has to.
See, this is more fun than talking about.
It says that Fantastic
Xbox
Four
fans listening.
It says Fantastic Four apparently was a profitable success for Marvel Studios, but
that doesn't mean anything.
Reported 200 million production, but you're saying, okay, I kind of see what you're saying here. You're saying if we look back at pre-Endgame, the money all these movies made compared to now, because
and the thing is, these Hollywood reporters, these websites.
If post Endgame had really good build for years leading up to Avengers again, they'd probably have a lot more $1 billion movies. Is what you're saying. The ones that made $1 billion was only Spider-Man and Deadpool, I think, out of the past six years, give or take. So I kind of see what you're saying.
And these websites, these Hollywood paid shill websites, also don't take into consideration marketing, because then it poops all over their narrative. Now,
the first teaser trailer, like real teaser trailer for Avengers Doomsday, is gonna be so important for this movie. Like the most important trailer that Marvel's ever done. Like, I swear.
So
the first trailer for Doomsday has to be like incredible, like how Infinity War's first trailer was. Like, it has to be incredible.
Like,
it has to make me want to rewatch that trailer.
These trailers have to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, because again, if it's like you said, it's almost $400 to $600 million, right? Let's cut it down in the middle. Let's say 500 million. Okay, marketing is probably going to cost about 300 million, right? So let's say 800 million. So they need to bring in 1,600 million. $1,600 million. Look, like what? That's a lot of money.
Yes. Yeah.
That's $1 billion.
Because they got
1.6 billion.
They have so many actors. So many.
1.6 billion to break even.
Yeah,
and think about that.
I think
how much portion comes from goes back to the theaters.
I think
too.
The thing that gets the butts in the seats is the X-Men, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans,
the X-Men.
all them coming back.
The X-Men.
X-Men's a big one though.
X-Men and OG Avengers.
Because my brother doesn't really go to the movies, and he said Ian McKellen, he's a big fan of them, and he thinks that that's very, very cool that he's coming back to play Magneto one more time.
So another thing is all those Marvel, MCU, Disney Plus characters aren't in it. No She-Hulk.
Some could be. I know She-Hulk isn't. I know She-Hulk.
They've already said no She-Hulk, no Miss Marvels, none of them. From the Captain Marvel.
I kind of liked Miss Marvel, like the actor. I think she did good.
It's not about doing well. It's not about the actress or the actor. It's about, did it make money? They did not make money.
Yeah.
People hated it. Leave them out. We want to make money. We need to make money. This needs to make.
I don't mind them having $2
billion worldwide.
I don't mind them having side stories that aren't necessarily in the movies. If they're not going to use them, do you think they'll probably bring Hawkeye still back though? They'll probably bring Hawkeye into it. What about
no, he's not in it.
Daredevil might be in Spider-Man. Daredevil might be in Spider-Man apparently. Punisher's in Spider-Man. So
that's what I'm looking forward to, because I love Punisher.
Oh yeah,
and
he's great. He's awesome.
I think that since Marvel decided to back away from the stupidity and making him hate guns and all that other stupid nonsense, he's Punisher. He's actual Punisher. I will watch this show. I cannot wait to see Punisher in the Spider-Man. Yeah.
That too. Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, that was cool. Werewolf by Night. That was cool.
I didn't watch that.
Agreed. Hokage. No. I'm gonna keep calling him. I am I'm gonna say a former believer in the MCU. Died with Endgame. Correct. I like Spider-Man, Deadpool, but I like a fresh take. 110%.
Those movies made $1 billion. I mean, Guardians
I'm a
3,
Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds fan.
A lot of people are.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, obviously, yeah. And Spider-Man is Spider-Man, but everyone knew nostalgia strings with the villains coming back and stuff like that. That's why I'm like, well, they got Punisher in here. Maybe we'll get the real Hulk back. Maybe in this movie. I hope. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna
from the interviews that I've heard from Mark Ruffalo, probably one of the worst human beings known to man. That's it. He's done.
He's just gonna be Bruce Banner.
No, they did not renew his contract. He's done.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no way he wouldn't be an Avenger.
It was in some kind of interview he did, and people were mocking him. He's poison, just like Pedro Pascal is. They're literal poison to the brands that they're in because they're horrendous people. They say things that 90% of the world does not agree with. And it's poison. They're literal poison to these movies.
It's not completely confirmed, but that is rumored that he was fired or refused to renew his contract. They did not renew it. People for him are saying he was fired because he refused. He was fired because of politics. No, they're like, all right, you're damaging our brand. We're done. Why do you think, what do you call it? Did such he talks like a lot on the internet and stuff.
Why do you think, what do you call it? Who played, Captain Marvel? What's her name? She was in Mario Brothers as Rosalina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why do you think she's done Brie Larson? She's done a complete 180.
I think she's pretty cool these days.
Yes, yeah. She complete 180. She's a completely different person.
She's pretty awesome.
That's what. Yeah. Because she went, wait a second, being all this stupid isn't working.
I wouldn't mind seeing Captain Marvel return if the writing's right. I mean, I'd give her a chance still. I don't think her casting was my favorite. Like a lot of people didn't.
He was never a good Hulk anyway. My Hulk.
Well, his Hulk was fine.
G180. Yes. Watch all the interviews with Mario for leading up to Mario. She's a completely different person. Good person. So
she has always been a big Nintendo fan.
Her interviews show a completely different human being. I'm just saying, they just show a different person. But what was his name? Who played the Hulk? Not Eric Bana. He was a good Hulk, even though that Hulk movie sucked. I liked it.
Oh, Edward Norton.
Edward Norton was a fan.
A lot of people liked him.
Hulk.
Yeah,
he was a great Bruce Banner. A little scrawny. Didn't have a kind of look, but
what was the reason he wasn't in Avengers again? Do you remember?
Money.
It was the money. Okay.
It was the money.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I bet he regretted that later. Oh, he would have made a lot more money. But that's okay. So, I mean, if there's no more Hulk after this, there's no more Hulk. It is what it is, but
let me. I want to circle back to this whole MCU thing in a little bit.
Be another Hulk out there they can use if they wanted to. I mean, you could bring back the Red Hulk again. Crap 4 is crap 4. So...
hold on.
Wait,
I want to get back to this. I want to talk about the Xbox thing first. Let's get it out of the way, and then we'll circle back because we're already about an hour into this because we've been talking about MCU for a while. I have a couple of thoughts on some topics for the MCU and even some of the DC that I want your opinion on, but we need to get the video game content out of the way because we are a video game podcast. So are you good with that? So Pokopia, and I'll just go. Pokopia had an update. It fixed some stuff. It fixed some stuff. There we go. I don't think anybody cares. Download the update. You're good to go. So here we go. let me bring this up. So, and I'm going to say, you're going to be surprised. They picked the absolute worst photo for this woman. And this is a dang shame. Could they have picked a worse photo?
It's not a great photo.
Like, she's a pretty lady, and they pick one where she looks like she's got gas and someone just slapped her. Why'd you have to pick that one? Just saying. So this comes from Pure Xbox, and it says Xbox boss reveals new dedicated team focusing on fan feedback. Oh, that's great. So the first thing is, she goes, Asha, we stood up I'm not understanding the wording she used on this one, but we stood up a dedicated team to focus on fan feedback. Stood up? Just had them stand up and do what? You stood them up, you called them, and then never got back to them? Yeah, I don't think that means what you think it means. Here are a few achievement updates rolling out today. More coming soon. New animations and icons. Okay. Hide games from your achievement list. What are you embarrassed that you played? What game are you? Need for Speed Heat? I mean, what are you afraid you played? You know,
I don't want 17.
Highlight your 100% completed games. I've got like 3. Starting with Xbox Insiders today and rolling out on everyone over time. You know what's funny? I noticed these weird updates, and then I'm like, oh, I just saw the news about these updates. Because I'm in the insider program, I'm in the early beta, so it gets pushed through, and then I'm like, oh, I got some new stuff going on here. And then there's a thing about new stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, there we go. That's it. So what do you guys think about that? I get it. Nobody cares. All right. Back to Marvel. See, what we talked about.
I was asking about Hulk.
Got trolled in the chat. Talked about Pokopia update that had happened. And then Xbox, they're listening to the fans. How about you listen to us and just lower the prices?
Anyways, where were we with the Hulk?
So,
what do they do?
Okay, this is my opinion on the Hulk. 1, Mark Ruffalo needs to go. I think if they could bring back Ed Norton, they should just slip him in like he was never gone. No,
I mean,
slip him in like he was never gone. And, you know, people go, you look a little different today. Maybe it's just me. You know, something like that. Or maybe have Deadpool and go, this guy thought he could slip by us or something like that. It's like, hey, Ed, what? I mean, Bruce, you know, something like that acknowledges it, but doesn't acknowledge it. You know what I mean?
We know they're not going to do that.
Right. Well, Deadpool was pretty good at that. Wolverine was pretty good at that. With the whole,
you're right.
Oh, Captain America. No, wait, you're Chris. No, you know, the whole Chris Evans thing. And
that was fun.
So, yeah. But for me, I want this to do well. I want Avengers Doomsday to do well.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I don't think it will, not sales-wise, fan reception, not critics, fans. Apparently an early
leak.
An early version of the script leaked. Mm-hmm. And it was being torn up online. It was probably the worst thing. And of all the people that were talking about it, is the ones that do the most damage to Marvel in a good way is Nerdrotic and Critical Drinker. So when they get a hold of it, the industry listens. So from my understanding, Marvel's back at it, rewriting it. They're currently still in production with no final script.
I have heard about that. They're still filming and doing rewrites and reshoots and stuff. But it's supposed to come out in December. That's a little concerning. They have time. They do have time.
Honestly, I want Feige gone.
I think a lot
started
of people
well.
Feige gone.
He started it and then fell in line with
Kathleen Kennedy and all that.
Correct.
Stuff. Bob Iger, you name it.
We want all them gone. But Kennedy's gone.
She
Great.
is gone.
Iger's gone. Great.
Yep.
Feige needs
to sucks because at one point we were like, yeah, Feige.
Tomorrow, Josh tomorrow, kick him to the curb. Kick him. Yeah, and do not bring back what's his name? James Gunn. Do not bring back James Gunn.
They're not going to bring back James Gunn when he's in charge of DC.
Is he really though? You haven't heard.
Kinda.
You haven't been paying attention.
Oh wait, he might not be anymore. You're right. He's was his own
crap
boss.
About his new bosses.
Yeah, he was his own boss, and now I don't think he really is.
He hates his new bosses, the Ellisons. Remember, they purchased Warner Brothers. They own it. The sales are going through. He doesn't do anything but talk crap about his bosses. You talk crap about your bosses, and plus the Ellisons, I forget the one who's actually in charge of it, has been posting Snyder stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Zack Snyder has been posting DCEU stuff. Big rumor has it that they're going to reinstate a version of the Snyderverse. I don't know if it's the same one. I don't know how I feel about that because we talked about this last time. Yeah. I'm not the biggest Snyderverse fan, but Ben Affleck is a million times better than the current thing.
I wanted to see his Justice League Part 2. That's all I wanted to see, really.
I just think
his vision completed. I just wanted to see his vision finished. That was about it.
I just think there needs to be more super heroics, less brooding, shorter movies.
Man, you really don't like James Gunn. I like the movies.
James Gunn, I liked the Guardians.
Superman
was not good.
I didn't
hate it, but it wasn't good.
Well, Guardians. Well, the thing is like you said, anything outside of Guardians is it's a lot like Guardians, such as the Suicide Squad or Superman.
See, they're the Suicide Squad, I didn't hate. Suicide Squad was pretty crap.
Yes.
The Suicide Squad wasn't that bad.
I liked it.
But I don't know.
I get it. It's Superman. It's a lot bigger than almost any superhero out there.
Again,
I get
like
it.
I said last week, I'm a massive Superman fan.
Not everybody likes it.
all my Superman stuff when you were here.
Not everybody likes it. Yeah.
And he was more like super wimp. He was not Superman. He was super
I get it.
Guy from Oregon. He didn't feel like
but
he was from Kansas.
Well, what if I don't know.
Tom Welling did.
What if Superman 2 made him a lot more tough? I don't know. The thing is,
you can't rewrite who they already established him. They can't man him up now that he's already been wimpified. He's got beaten by everybody. Henry Cavill didn't.
Yeah.
Tom Welling didn't.
I still like the movie.
Go back even further.
I still really like it.
Let me see. I'm gonna look up Superman actors. So we've got I'm looking list of actors who've played Superman. Dean Cain was a better one. Dean Cain's one of the best Superman actors. So let's see. Television. That's a little before my time. Come on, where are the movies? Television series. That's before modern.
What about my man that voices Sephiroth?
Who's that?
Guy in or Superman and Lois. Tyler Hoechlin.
Tyler Hoechlin. Okay, I didn't hate him. I think he was better than this dude, but he didn't have that Superman look to him. He didn't have that Clark Kent look. There was something missing from him.
What about the guy from Superman Returns that played the Atom?
Oh, that was what's his name from the movie?
Yeah.
From
he was Superman in the DC shows too. Yeah,
okay.
As the Atom.
I didn't hate him, but he was a good Clark Kent. He just didn't have that Superman feel to him. It looked like he was not bad if you're
I like
comparing
when they
him
brought him back.
to
I enjoyed the crossovers that the CW shows had when they were, well, actually they were kind of
Brandon Routh. That was his name, Brandon
Yeah.
Routh.
Yes.
Brandon Routh was all right.
They were not in a good spot actually when the crossovers were happening, but I was still having fun with the crossovers. But CW, yeah, we all know where that went downhill.
Now, see, okay, if we're going back where I call it the WB, Smallville, probably one of the best portrayals of Clark Kent that we've ever seen. But we didn't get a appropriate Superman out of him until the follow-up comics. So I'm not really going to go on with that. But depictions of Superman, I think Christopher Reeves, we've got Superman within the suit, Dean Cain, and what do you call it? Henry Cavill.
Man, I like all of them.
I don't like this dude. I mean, I don't like, it's not him I don't like. And you know what? It's not even his depiction of Superman. I don't like how James Gunn wrote him as Superman. I do not like his costume. I don't like
a lot of people didn't like his costume, so I can understand.
He's wearing pajamas and they're loose.
And it's loose. Yep.
And the thing is, he was following the script. I think if he was given a better script, he would have been a better Superman. So I don't think it's his fault. He was just doing his job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's why, like I said, I didn't hate the movie, but I didn't like it.
Okay.
It was one of those where it's a capital meh.
You were like, eh.
Yeah. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't have missed anything.
Care.
Yeah.
Right. Makes sense. We all have those movies.
So, and
if you didn't really like that movie, you're not gonna like Supergirl either. I already know you're
well, Supergirl is an insult to the character. They also picked the absolute ugliest chick they could find.
I don't think she's ugly.
Really, dude?
No,
really?
No.
It looks like rode hard and put up wet. Don't look that up.
I'm not.
don't.
It's based off the Woman of Tomorrow comics.
It's Supergirl. Go back to Smallville and look up that version of Supergirl.
I like the version in Batman's Superman Apocalypse, the animated movie.
I have that, and I'm trying to.
Beast. She is a beast.
Superman, Batman, Apocalypse.
She is a beast in that movie.
Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. Images. Okay, yeah. I have that one. So that was pretty good, but it's a completely different take on the character.
Oh yeah,
she was
so good in that. She was so good.
That whole thing was good.
This
was in that time where DC's animated movies were 1 billion times better than anything on screen.
Oh yeah, that was when they were building a whole universe. Like right after that, like when they started Justice League War and that universe. It's freaking sweet.
Did you happen to realize that
you know what? Maybe
people stopped caring and they all just left.
Yeah.
They all left the chat. Yeah. They're like, fine, we're just gonna record ourselves talking about comic book movies.
You know what? The Supergirl movie makes me it makes me think it's the vibes of it are like more for like me and under me, like Gen Z type, like
who know absolutely nothing about the characters in the movie. That's
probably why I'm gonna like it.
So, like, I was actually looking forward to Jason Momoa playing Lobo until we saw him in the trailer, and then I'm like, oh, that's not a good looking Lobo. And then I was like, this is one of those, I'll watch it when it comes to streaming. I'm not paying money for it.
Understandable.
That's if I remember when it comes on streaming. When does the movie come out?
I'll remind you. Theaters, I think July. Wait, is it July?
Then I'll watch it in August on HBO Max. Because it'll be on
No, it's
streaming
June.
in a month.
It's the end of
June?
June.
Then, all right. Then at the end of July, I'll watch it on HBO Max on streaming.
Yeah, they go to Max pretty fast.
If they don't do well.
Okay, sidetrack from those. Mortal Kombat 2. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It got a new trailer. It looks so good. It looks so good.
So
good.
Did you hear the actor from the original movie? What was his name?
Dude, there's an Ed Boon cameo.
What was the name of the guy that played the character that nobody liked because he wasn't in the game?
Cole Young.
Huh?
Cole Young.
Cole. So did you hear the text or the tweet or post, whatever he put out?
Mm-mm.
We're going to be pleasantly surprised with the direction of his character.
Does that mean he's going to be...
I think he's going to be repurposed as a different character.
Is he going to be...
People are saying Kenshi.
Kenshi, yeah. Maybe.
That would be awesome. Blind, and then he goes, a sword.
That makes me wonder if they're going to try making the first movie like not even really canon because he's Scorpion's son. Supposedly.
Well, that doesn't mean we don't know that Blind Kenshi / Kenshi. I always thought the name Blind Kenshi was stupid because he was clearly blind.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. But Kenshi, we don't know his lineage, do we?
Not necessarily.
Right. That doesn't mean they can't rewrite it for the film.
They rewrote Mario with some stuff, so...
Well, Mario, remember, just like Ninja Turtles, each one lives in their own little universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
its own universe, yeah.
Why can't they do it? Why can't they write it?
Yeah.
So, and because Johnny Cage is the main character.
Oh, yeah.
And what's funny, if you've played the last couple Mortal Kombat games, Johnny Cage is the main character of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Wait, I don't think he was for 1, but 10 and 11 for sure.
No, yeah. He was the thing is it started with Mortal Kombat, the remake, which was what, 9? Yeah. So, and it was him and Sonya. And then later in the next one, when they split back up, it was just him. And then it's Johnny Cage all throughout the thing.
I have to be like real here. This movie could end up being like movie of the freaking year if it pays off. Or like up there, because it looks really good. These trailers look really pretty promising.
That's a problem we've been having though. That's been for years where the trailer looks good and they do a bait and switch on us.
If it's really good, it'll make more people appreciate the first movie a little more, even though it's a prequel.
I did not hate that first movie.
I don't hate it either. I have the Blu-ray. It's like a 6.5 out of 10. You know, it's
I would give it a 7.
7. Yeah, it's
just average. I really like the Scorpion Sub-Zero backstory. I really like that one.
Yeah.
So good. Cole was okay, but I really liked Kano.
Yeah,
like Kano was one of my favorite characters in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And I like the portrayal of almost all. Jax was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like
excellent.
I think Cole was the only thing that made me go, huh?
I think they need some better music in there. Aside from the Mortal Kombat
theme.
Yeah, like they need some more.
Well, all the trailers have been a remix of the original Mortal Kombat.
I want a little bit more memorable of some music in there because like the original, outside of the main Mortal Kombat theme, of course, iconic. But like it's stuck in my head all the time. The reptile fight against Liu Kang.
Okay,
that music.
You do know that music. Okay.
It's good stuff.
We'll never get that again because people would go out and buy it on cassette and listen to it or CD later on and listen to it all the time over and over. Mm-hmm. They would play it on the radio. They would play it in ads for the game. They would play it everywhere. So you would always hear it. Now things aren't like that. So music doesn't stick the same.
Mm-hmm.
So when was the last time you heard a song that was everywhere and everybody knew it?
I don't know. I don't listen to music like that.
Exactly. Even people back then who didn't listen to music like that, everyone recognized that Mortal Kombat theme.
Yep.
Things are
why
just
they
different
said-
nowadays, so that won't ever happen again. I think we'll get some good music, like the Mario Brothers movies.
I
All
just
had
want,
very
like,
good music.
during certain fights, some kind of halfway decent music in there, maybe, because the first movie didn't have any of that. Other than the final fight, of course, had.
Oh, it
really
had music.
good-
You just didn't
Yeah.
recognize it because it was so bland.
Yes, correct.
And that's what we're going to get.
Probably,
Unless they
but
throw in a remix of the Mortal Kombat, or the only thing that will work, because they're going to play off nostalgia, because that's what it looks like they're doing on this one.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
We're going to get remixes from original Mortal Kombat games thrown into certain areas.
yeah, probably.
And then that's what's going to cause it to stick, because people have the nostalgia from playing the game over and over and over and over and over and over.
I think it's gonna be fun. I think this movie's gonna be fun. It's the next movie I think I'm seeing in the theater because it's 1 month away. I can't wait. Me and my buddy Jared, me and my buddy Jared were like, yeah, we might have to go opening night. You got some cool popcorn buckets and cups. You know, they got some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, at Regal. Regal
Yeah.
showed all their stuff, and I'm like, I don't have a Regal anywhere around me.
Me either. I think AMC is supposed to have a lot of that stuff too, though.
I have
So,
AMC, Cinemark, and Cinepolis.
yeah, AMC is supposed to have cups
And
and
what's that other
popcorn
one?
buckets too. So I told him we might have to go opening night for this because that stuff sells out pretty fast.
Well, the thing is, it's not going to be like Mario. So,
No.
but
Yeah.
I do plan on getting whatever Mortal Kombat, because my wife loves Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat.
Yeah.
I actually gave her. There was a collector's edition of Mortal Kombat that had I guess part 9, where they redid and just called it Mortal Kombat. It had bookends. The Scorpion.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Shooting
I've
him
seen
through
that
the
in your
wall.
house. Yeah.
Yeah. My wife has it in her library.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
and then I have the Goro statue like this, and then I have the Sub-Zero with the spine, and then the Scorpion holding the chain.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you saw I got a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff. I have
Really?
I still have some of the figures in my garage.
Mhm.
So I sold off a lot of ones, the newer ones, but I kept all my old Mortal Kombat figures.
Mortal Kombat's great.
Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat.
I don't
Mortal
think I have
Kombat
one.
Mortal Kombat 1 was shite.
Yeah,
game
it's
was
not
shit.
that good, man. I
The
played
story
it a bit
was
when it came
terrible,
out.
and then the characters looked like
The
butt.
gameplay was okay, but that's
Okay.
really about it. You know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Like the gameplay kind of improved some stuff from 11, but like, that's about it. And then the
11 was
microtransactions
okay.
and stuff.
10 was
10.
was good.
10's really good.
11 was
Really good.
meh, and 1 was
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah, and I don't
And
think they're. I don't even
I
think
went
they're
back to
doing-
playing Mortal Kombat Classics Collection, and I
Okay.
started watching the
I
documentary.
don't
on
think they're doing Injustice 3 next. Rumor has it they're going back to Mortal Kombat again.
I heard they were doing Injustice 3 though. Oh, probably has something to do with this merger.
Maybe. That's a possibility.
But I do know the
Yeah.
Ellisons want to keep the video game side.
Mhm.
So they're interested in the video games. So we'll see. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to that Mortal Kombat movie. I'm thinking,
Yes.
what else do we have this year? We got Spider-Man. I'm looking
Yep.
forward to that. Street Fighter. I think
Oh, I
it looks
can't
like
wait to watch you hate
I s-
Masters of the Universe, and I like it. I know you're gonna hate it. I swear. I swear you're gonna end up hating this movie, and I'm gonna end up loving it. And your wife's probably gonna like it too. And you're just gonna absolutely hate it and say it's terrible and awful and sucks.
everybody who is a fan of it is going to walk out of there hating it. Now the thing is, we're going with some friends of ours, and he was also a big fan, because it's two couples. It's me and my wife and them, and he was a big Masters of the Universe fan growing up. He's a few years older than me, and he was really big into it. He actually said his parents found his old Motu stuff in their attic and gave it to him a few years ago. Yeah. I have what's left of it in my garage. Not in the greatest condition, but I still, most of it didn't survive, but you saw, I do have that shelf of all the Origins and the stuff that I have bought. And, I'm a big fan, and I've got my reservations about it. This guy looks like a wimp. He
If it
doesn't
makes
look like
money,
He-Man.
though, they're gonna do a sequel.
I don't care. I hope it doesn't do well because I do not want a sequel already.
That's so funny.
One, I'm not a fan of race swapping. I'm going to put that out there. I don't like that. I do like what's his name?
Still like the actor though.
Hold on, because I can never. I want to say Charles Minor because of him in The Office. I hated him because of The Office, but I actually like Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Love him as an actor.
He's real good.
So I have faith that he's going to play Man at Arms well.
Character good. Yeah.
I just don't like race swapping.
He-Man?
I never have.
Oh, well, you don't like the actor who plays.
I don't like the guy who plays He-Man. He looks like a little wimp.
He's a little small. Yeah,
He's
small. You're right.
He looks like a wimp. Now that we hear Skeletor, I don't like the design of him. He's missing Skeletorness. And then now that we hear his voice, he just sounds like you know how Christian Bale was doing that. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
It's what's his name going? I'm Skeletor, but not like I'm Skeletor. What's his name?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto doing an impersonation of Skeletor as Jared Leto.
I will never forgive him for Tron.
That's how I feel about Motu. You know how you felt walking out of that because of how much you love Tron? That's how I feel about Motu.
Movie's boring, bro. It's not even like horrifyingly bad. It's just so boring. That Tron movie's so boring, man. You're so bored. You get like 5 minutes in the video game world, and it's just that was the best part of the movie. It's just freaking boring.
I think they should have at least CGI'd up this dude to make him actually look like he's got muscles. Like, there's dudes at my gym bigger than this guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They could just walk into a WWE training facility and go, you. Like, and if you didn't want to pay a lot, go into the NXT locker room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to Evolve. Go to any of the WWE training areas. These guys are bigger. Don't go to AEW because they're all a bunch of little
that was
scrawny guys that do flippy dippies.
I think because my dad enjoys everything, he'll probably enjoy the movie too. Even though he watched all He-Man, he's watching She-Ra currently.
The originals.
Yes. Yeah, the originals. But I think he'll still enjoy it because he enjoys pretty much anything, and he'll probably say, that was pretty good, it's pretty fun, or whatever, because he likes anything as long as it's got good action and it's fun. But he'll see the differences, I'm sure, because he enjoys all that stuff more than I do. And I think he even said that the guy does seem a little bit small.
See,
yeah,
my big problem, I can look past a lot of the other stuff. He doesn't look like He-Man. He looks like Prince Adam. He looks like Prince Adam that never got a hold of the actual power sword. All he was able to do was grab He-Man's costume, put it on, and it's like, all right, tighten it up in the back because I'm too small.
Yeah, very weird, strange casting of choice. I don't disagree with that. Strange.
It's probably because it was cheap.
Maybe. I imagine they didn't get a massive budget for this movie. I don't know. Let me see.
The thing is, isn't he British? Like, the majority of the people they pick are British. I'm like, get an American dude who's like, go to WWE.
Yeah. The movie is estimated between 170 and 200 million. So that's not too high.
It needs to make
500 million, 400 million. Well,
look, the whole rule, the basic rule is to double the movie's budget. That's marketing. Marketing's been big on this too.
It has.
Now they already have the toys that hit the store. So remember, this is also to sell toys so they can make a lot back off the toys if the movie doesn't do well.
Buy them all, Logan. Oh wait.
No, I actually went to the store. I had the new Scare Glow from the line, not from the movie. They're putting the Chronicles. They retitled it Chronicles instead of Masterverse. It was a Walmart exclusive. It looked really cool. It's not from the movie. And I went, put it back. What I did buy was this. Minifigures. I bought those.
Nice.
because they're mini versions of the original figures. Mighty Masters, they're just tiny. That I did buy, and that was it. So I think those were $5 or $6 a piece.
Looks like a lot of the movies that MGM Studios that makes this He-Man movie are just a lot of random movies.
So the guy who did it apparently did Bumblebee. The guy who directed the movie.
Okay.
That's what I heard. Neon from what do you call it? From
Well, he is a good
TV.
director. Travis Knight.
Yeah.
He is a good director.
But director doesn't necessarily mean writer. So
You're right.
The writing team can be pish. Once I saw that this guy just looks like a wimp. I'm sorry, he doesn't look like He-Man. Dolph Lundgren looks like He-Man. Now, what will redeem it for me? What will redeem it? If there are callbacks, Easter eggs to the original He-Man movie, and if Dolph Lundgren does a cameo.
Oh, that would be that would be so smart. Why would he not? You know,
Dolph Lundgren should play King Randor. We haven't seen King Randor in this movie. That's He-Man's father.
That's what I figured.
Prince Adam's father.
Yeah.
Or they do a flashback of King Grayskull. King Grayskull could be Dolph Lundgren, because they just showed off the new excuse the thing up there. That is the King Grayskull figure. He's back to original King Grayskull. So if they have King Grayskull in the movie, it needs to be Dolph Lundgren. If it's not King Randor, which I think it would be perfect to have him as King Grayskull. If that's it, I will all right, all is forgiven. Scrawny little boy. I'll forgive you. But have you ever watched the original Masters of the Universe movie?
Not all the way through. Not from beginning to end. But I have seen a lot of the pieces of it because my dad's watched it.
All right. Looks like it's just me forever.
Wow. I've seen a lot of it, but not the whole movie from beginning to end. I mean, my dad's watched it downstairs. But
I've watched it hundreds of times throughout my life. I still think I've watched the Ninja Turtles movie more. I'd probably put it on the same amount of times I watched the Power Rangers movie.
The movies that I can say that I've watched the most in my life, a couple, there's at least 2 for sure, because I know like all the lines in them. And when you know all the lines, then you definitely...
That's Ninja Turtles, the original Ninja Turtles movie.
Transformers 1 and Avengers 1 are 2 of those movies for me. And another one is probably Shrek 1. I know most of the lines.
That's right. You're 12. See, I'm going back.
You do realize that
older movies.
You do realize Shrek is on its 25th anniversary this year.
I'm going to turn 43 at the end of the year. What's your point?
I'm going to turn a number at the end of this year too, even though I don't look it.
28. Ooh.
No.
29?
No.
I thought you were like 25, 26.
No.
Weren't you born in like 98?
No.
What year were you born?
The end of 96.
No, I thought you were younger than that. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm still 13 years older than you.
Yeah.
So my movies that I know everything to, Ninja Turtles 1 and 2, I've seen the most, but Back to the Future has a bajillion and a half quotable lines.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Future, there are certain times when my wife and I will watch movies, and then I will quote, and I'm like, she'll look at me and I'm like, yeah, that's where I got it. RoboCop. I've watched RoboCop I couldn't tell you how many times. I love RoboCop more than 2 and 3. 3 was but I still love them all. I have a soft spot for RoboCop 2 and 3, but RoboCop 1 and RoboCop 2.
Terminator 2.
Probably.
We can both agree on that one.
It's not one of my top because I didn't watch it like that. I was a bigger RoboCop fan.
I've seen it too many times because of my dad had it on the TV all the freaking time, like my whole life.
I've probably watched Terminator and Terminator 2 3 or 4 times my entire life.
I watched Terminator 2 way more than that. I can tell you that.
RoboCop, and it's funny because when I was young, I watched RoboCop. I should not have been watching RoboCop as a kid, but things were different in the 80s. So when I watched it, I was like, one, it was gory, and my mom, I remember this. I remember why I remember this. You've seen RoboCop, right?
I have the trilogy on Blu-ray down there.
Okay. You know when Murphy gets his hand blown off?
Yes.
My mom goes, you may not want to watch this, turn away. I was like, why? She goes, just turn away. And she, I remember she was holding me, and then it's like, ba, 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 ba. And then I hear him. She's like, just don't watch it. Don't watch it. Because nothing else past that is as bad.
Yeah.
So I remember that. And then later, once I got a little older, I watched that scene, and it broke me because I was like, that's Murphy. Like, that's it. But I love that movie. I love that movie. But things were different in the 80s, you know? It was, no, you don't, because you,
yeah.
No, you don't. But yeah, things were different in the 80s.
You know, I heard rumors before. I don't know what happened to it, but Netflix was supposed to do like a live action Pokemon series or something, but I don't know what happened there.
I heard something about that. And the live action Dragon Ball.
I don't know about that. Mm-hmm.
So I'm really hoping that they just tried to pull a day early.
I want live action Pokemon to come back. I like Detective Pikachu. I really like that movie.
The problem with that is the actor who played Ryan Williams' son has gotten controversial. So Nintendo would probably.
We don't need another Detective Pikachu. I just like something.
Right.
Do something. Well,
Nintendo stays away from controversial actors and people.
Yeah.
So, and if the only reason they stuck with Jack Black is because he walked a lot of things back, and he apologized for the things that Kyle Gass said. So everybody who Nintendo goes with has a squeaky clean record for the most part.
Oh, that is also true. Catherine Newton is more popular now than she was then. That's
Who?
True. The girl from the movie, from Detective Pikachu. She's more popular than she was at that time. She's been in a few things.
I cannot put Detective Pikachu cast.
The blonde girl.
That's one of the only movies, like my wife told me, that's one of the only movies she's seen multiple times in theaters. She loved it so much that we watched it twice in theaters, and we got it when it came out, and we watched it over and over. She loved it. And I think it's her. Okay.
Yep. Ant-Man 3.
I forgot about her.
She was in that. Not that you watched that, but yes.
I forgot.
I did watch it.
I totally forgot about her.
Mm-hmm.
She's Ant-Man's daughter in Ant-Man 3.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. I only watched that movie one time.
Multi-ulti.
I only watched Ant-Man 3
Thanks for joining us.
And I was like, ugh.
It's already past 11. Are you still good to go? Or are you tired and you want to go to bed?
I'm tired
because you're sleepy.
I'm not tired at all. It's just, I don't know. I don't go to bed yet anyways, to be honest with you. So
the Logan's Lounge episodes. Well, after the problem I was having with my stupid Switch 2 dock, and I still can't get another one, I was like, I have nothing to play on my Series S since I don't have Game Pass anymore. Well, I had Essential. Now I'm up to Premium. I'm not paying $30 a month for Ultimate. And I'm like, all my new games have been on disc. I'm like, so I did update this I'm hoping that last one will work. So I just updated a couple days ago. I haven't tested it out yet. I'm bringing it back. I am bringing it back probably Monday, just because the hardware problems have been a pain. Because I want to play Pokopia. I want to play Animal Crossing. I want to play, what was that other new game that I just got for Switch 2? I got Mio and I got Rogue Prince of Persia. I got all kinds of games that I want to play for Logan's Lounge, but I need a working Switch 2 dock. That's it.
Why don't you use your original dock? I thought you had your original dock.
Because I have to disconnect everything from one room, bring it in here, and take it back over there. Because the way I have everything set up, I would have to run different cables.
Yep, gotcha. That's annoying.
So yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Otherwise, I'd have to. It's a pain. So
yeah, I get that.
When I originally did it, this thing worked no problem. That's why. That's why Logan's Lounge has been off for after episode 2, all because of Nintendo. Thank you, Nintendo.
Oh yeah, because they updated the docks. Yeah. Very unfortunate.
So today being Thursday, I'm going to set everything up. I've got the only reason I'm not doing it tomorrow is because I got a lot of work. I got something. Wait, actually, I can show you. Today they officially announced it. So hold on. I am going to go off camera for me. Where is my camera? I am going to. How do you turn off the camera now? Oh,
come on now. Don't sound too old.
No, because they move things around on this end. There we go. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Because I got something in the mail.
He's got to disappear, man.
Yesterday evening.
Piplup. I actually got a Ditto plush recently. I got it for $3. $3. You know why I got a Ditto plush?
No, where'd you get it from?
It was $3, but I got it from this little card show last weekend.
Oh,
like cool. Yeah. And you know what? That card show, I talked to the owner of it, and he said he does one every like 6 weeks, and he jotted down my name and number.
Sweet.
Hopefully, I could go to one of his next shows, local shows.
So
heck yeah.
I've got a pretty big thing. I got this in the mail. Picked it up yesterday, and lo and behold, Razer puts out the trailer today, and I'm like, ooh, that's right. Today is the 9th. So I started recording the video. I've got 3 or 4 parts and some B-roll recorded, and I still got to record the other part at the gym. Yes, at the gym. What? I'm not going to be one of those guys that sets it up and goes, ugh. No, I'm just going to have these.
Oh, nice. Okay.
New little. Whoop.
Nice.
So these are ultra low latency headphones that work with Bluetooth, with mobile, PC, Switch 2, Asus ROG Ally, pretty much everything I own. And you can either run it with a dongle for hyperspeed, is what they call it with. Look at that little itty bitty dongle. Itty bitty. Or Bluetooth 6.0. Sounds freaking amazing. So this is why there was nothing today, and there'll probably be nothing tomorrow in terms of Logan's Lounge. And I don't do it on the weekends because I was working on this as well as 2 other videos. So I've got a couple videos in the works, and I've got other products that are just sitting there, and I'm very backed up because of Easter weekend. So I took that time off to spend with family. But yeah, this is a little thing that you guys will see for tomorrow.
It's cool.
So that's the new thing. And if you guys look, Razer put out that trailer today. So that's a little sneak peek into what you're going to be seeing tomorrow. I know headphones and earbuds and stuff like that don't really do the best on my channel, but I figured I'd throw that out there.
Next weekend's going to be
thank you, Razer.
Next weekend's going to be fun.
What's next weekend?
Both the comic convention for Saturday and Sunday that I'm selling at, as well as WrestleMania.
Wait, WrestleMania is next week. I was all about to promote your thing because I knew, and I was like, all right, but it's WrestleMania. Wait, my friend's supposed to come up for WrestleMania weekend, and I haven't heard hiding her hair.
The con is both days from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then WrestleMania starts both nights at 7 p.m. So
Oh.
Sunday I gotta pack up real quick and get home because it's like 35 minutes away from my house.
So
give or take.
That's cool. So I look forward to photos and video from your con.
It's gonna be awesome.
I do want to see that. And then of course we're going to be talking about WrestleMania.
Oh, we're gonna be texting you the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I think
this.
I think it's pretty stacked. I gotta say.
Wait,
the match.
where is it going to be on? Is it going to be on Peacock?
No, ESPN.
Oh, I thought this one was still on Peacock.
Not WrestleMania. No.
No,
only Saturday night's main event. That's the only one.
I thought they had the deal to keep WrestleMania on Peacock.
No. Only probably in other regions. Other regions maybe, but not here.
Hey, onside.
Hi, Gohan.
There you go. How you doing? I'm not going to get to watch it then.
Oh.
I don't have the ESPN and I'm not paying just to watch it there. The only thing is if my friend does come up, I thought he was supposed to be here. I thought it was next weekend. All righty. I don't know what to do then. Because then we would have split it. I would have been like, all right, I'll pay for it. Just give me half and we'll watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be. I thought.
Nope. Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay.
My buddy has ESPN, so I don't have to pay for it. But if there was two events that I pay ESPN for, it's WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Those would be the two.
That blows donkey chunks.
Yeah. I know the price. It's like, oh. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
this card is stacked too. 14 matches for the most part. They're pretty dang solid.
How much you want to put money on? Joe Hendry's going to be at WrestleMania.
Where would he come in at?
He lost the title at Stand and Deliver.
What about?
He had his side plates in a little clip, and he threw him down. And then he's like, "Okay," I'm like, "He's main roster."
They might wait till the Raw after Mania.
Oh,
they might wait till the Raw after Mania.
He did get a WrestleMania moment last year.
Yeah,
as a T, but it was a TNA member on WWE WrestleMania.
Well, the thing is,
this would be his first
at the moment. WrestleMania. There's no surprises because TKO needs to sell tickets. So Rey Mysterio was spoiled early. John Cena being the host was spoiled early. And what was the other thing? Demon Finn Balor, spoiled early. They didn't want any surprises because the ticket sales are garbage.
Are very low. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but that's what happens when you're spending like $5,000 a ticket.
Second row is $16,000.
What nosebleeds are like? What, 500 from what I'm hearing? I don't know if I heard something. I saw videos where they were like slashing the price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So tickets that were like $1,000 are now like $400.
They are down 10,000. They are down 10,000 tickets compared to last year.
Yeah.
And it is the least amount of tickets sold in 20 years, apparently.
Because of the prices.
Yeah, and you look at like right now, times are hard. You want people to spend more now on WrestleMania? Like, seriously.
Oh, you're going to Hogan's Hangout over in Clearwater? Oh,
dude,
that would be
sick.
cool.
That's
a little bit of the drive, but
that's sick.
I wonder. I wonder what because again, I'm in the Central Florida area. I'm not too far from the theme parks. I wonder which one. Even though Hogan's wrestling shop is right near Universal, I took this guy to it. There's got to be a place that might be like it's WrestleMania. It's motherfucking WrestleMania.
Yeah, yeah.
So
definitely.
But yeah,
almost 2 hours.
I think if they're smart, they will bring in.
TKO is not very smart, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. From what I've heard now, that a lot of Triple H's suggestions are being poo-pooed on because of TKO.
That's so annoying because before TKO, we had WrestleMania 40, one of the best Manias in a long time.
Twin Peaks. It's funny when I lived in South Florida, I had a Twin Peaks walking distance.
Yeah, I never went to one until Logan. So
yeah, and that one that I took you to is the closest one to my house, and that's a good 30-minute drive.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, it says it's still in my city. I'm like, no, it's not. It's by Disney Springs.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I'm not going to go to Twin Peaks for 4 hours one night and 4 hours the next.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have that kind of Twin Peaks money because that would get really expensive. That's two meals. That's two meals and like a dozen drinks.
Yeah.
I've been schlossed by the main event. No, thank you.
Yep. I might actually have pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while, so I might.
I actually had it tonight.
Nice.
But the thing is, in the last 2 days, I have had a problem where my hunger's insatiable. I'm not getting full. So I don't know what that is. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm on something deficient. But
I don't know. I get thrown off when I don't do like my regular. Well, I don't really have a meal in the morning. I only have a little bit of yogurt and an egg usually because I'm too tired. But
see, that's the thing.
Like,
I have yogurt
my
with bananas and all this stuff.
I always have my lunch around noon, and then I have my dinner around like 6 or 6, a little after 6 o'clock.
That's normally what I do too.
Home. You know, I eat a good hefty meal and stuff. Like I already can tell I'm getting a little hungry, but I'm not going to eat anything before I go to bed because,
I had my hunger under control. I would have, my breakfast is one of three things: egg whites and turkey sausage, or zero sugar, lactose free Greek yogurt with bananas and a little bit of peanut butter powder.
Mm-hmm.
So that, or a bowl of oatmeal from what is it? Kodiak oatmeal, the protein oatmeal. That's usually my breakfast. One of those three, depending on the day, I change it up. Lunch is usually something small, something simple, a sandwich, or nothing big. Dinner is usually just chicken and vegetables, or some kind of meat and vegetables. And I'm usually fine with that. I've lost a lot of weight because of that, but the last 2 days I can't not. So today I'm going to the gym. All my muscle pains and everything's are gone. So I'm going to the gym.
I got to
work it all off.
I got a walking pad now. So on Monday, I did a mile and a half walking upward and such on the treadmill after my post workout. Then I came home, and after dinner, after my food settled a little bit, I walked more, and I did like a total of 3 miles for the day, which is crazy. And then yesterday, I did a mile and a half at the gym and like at least half a mile here. So I did 2 miles today. I didn't do any, and Tuesday I didn't, but it's nice having that walking pad because give me a little bit more calories to burn after post dinner and such, which is awesome to have.
It's funny while we're talking here, I'm looking at the viewer count, and it's like people are coming in. They're like, "Oh, video games, cool. Let's talk about some Pokemon and some Nintendo." Oh, they're talking about going to the gym. Ew, these guys are becoming gym bros. Ew,
I can't live without it, bro. I need it.
That's how I was until I got hurt, and then now trying to get back into it,
tough.
It's tough, but. Like I said, after this, no matter what time it is, I'm going straight to the gym, going to work out for an hour, come home, shower, go to bed, all that other good stuff. And then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to work on the videos, got a lot of stuff. The good thing is I've got a lot of stuff pre-recorded and set up. So I think I'm sitting on, let me see, 1, 2, 3 videos pre-recorded.
Wow.
So yeah, because I got a little ahead of myself because I've been so far back. And my last few videos have YouTube decided not to show them or my shorts to anybody. So if you guys are watching this now, just after this, make sure you watch all my videos because YouTube decided not to show them to anybody. I went from averaging anywhere from let's say 1.2 to 3,000 videos the day I put it up, views the day I put it up to 300 views. How? I mean, how? I went to MegaCon and I came back and they're like, we're not showing your videos to anybody.
I don't get YouTube algorithm, man.
Yeah.
I never understand.
So, but thank you guys for watching us now. Now I remember, trust me, I will not forget. I'm actually, again, like I said last time, I've got a couple things. I'm waiting for 2 to come in. I've actually have about 3 different controllers that were promised to me that still haven't showed up. One is a really big one. Still waiting for it. Still waiting for it. And when I mean it's a big one, it's a PC controller that everybody has been waiting for. The other one is an Xbox controller that people are like, okay, sure. And then another one is it's another PC/Switch 2 controller. But yeah, I'm still waiting for that one. Apparently, there's an issue with the factory. I just gotta, yeah. But I can't say what those are. I'm just not at liberty to say what those are. So otherwise, I'm waiting for a couple of other things that were promised to me that I still haven't. And it's funny because I also had a couple of different companies reach out to me, and then I missed the email, and then they reached out to me again, and then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry for missing your email. Yes, I would be interested in it, and then crickets. I'm like, well, then screw you.
Yeah.
So, but what time is it?
11:30, give or take. We've been going almost 2 hours. How have we been going on almost 2 hours for this most random podcast?
Because it's random.
I guess, yeah.
Because we talked about the Nintendo thing, and I got trolled.
Yeah.
That was a troll. Once you put, I'm like, yeah, that's a troll. And then you realize as soon as I went, hey, I'm getting trolled, disappeared.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then Pokopia update. It got updated. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And then Xbox pretty achievement banners.
Sure.
We hear you. Nicer achievements. Okay. And then what else do we talk about? MCU.
Yeah.
DC.
Mortal
Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of WrestleMania. And you'd think, you know what's funny? Tell me, by the way, this shirt is huge. So don't say anything. This shirt is it's a Walmart shirt. So it was a 2X, thinking it would shrink because they do it all the time. It didn't shrink. So it's massive. But what is the problem with this shirt?
I don't know if I can quite tell.
I noticed it when I got home. And I was like,
it?
wait a minute.
What is it?
Okay. So this is from the Attitude Era.
Yes.
Batista.
Batista. Okay.
Aggression.
Yeah. Okay.
He was never Raw's War.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, whatever.
Oh well. Mm-hmm.
I just like the shirt. And it's funny because at this time I was a WCW fan. I was a WCW kid. I was NWO for life, and I'm still NWO for life. You saw that. I don't know if you actually saw it on the wrestling display up here where I have the Hulk Hogan stuff. I don't know if you paid attention to that. Because I have my TNA right here. I do have a Finn Balor on it too, but otherwise it's all Hulk Hogan and then Hulk Hogan NWO, Hollywood Hogan. I thought you might have seen it, but we were probably in here BSing. So, and then that's another thing. He's going to come to South Florida.
Maybe.
He's going to come to Florida again this year. It's official.
No,
it's
coming. Not. It's not official.
He's going.
Yet.
We're doing Ready to Start podcast live from Disney World.
I gotta focus on my first trip right now first, which I won't mention yet to live where I'm going, what I'm doing yet. But something at the end of June. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be sweet. But yeah,
live from Disney World.
I might come back. I don't have any other plans for a second trip yet this year. So plus my buddy GG lives down there. My friend Geek lives down there too, and I didn't get to meet her last time that I was down there. So maybe this time her schedule will line up to be able to maybe she'll do a day at Disney and hang out. I don't know yet.
And you need to stay at a Disney resort too.
That would be.
It's
very
the
cool.
Best. Trust me, it's the best, and it'd take me a lot less time to get there.
I will definitely. Yeah, that's definitely something I will for sure consider. I'm sure I'll have money saved up, so because that trip's in June, I'll have all of July, August, September. Yeah. I mean, I can always crank out of my savings or something if I wanted to, but no, I'm good. I'll be good.
I just realized the chat over here isn't catching up with the chat over here, and then it just did all of a sudden.
I just know that I'm not taking.
Realize Vash was talking.
I just know I'm not taking another trip after that this year because oh my gosh, my funds between that and going to California was just like Plus, I spent a ton of money to get my art stuff started between those two trips, so it was just like wow, I spent way more money than I intended. I mean, way more in Florida for one, and then I wanted to at least experience California one time. You know, I can't say it's the best place, but to experience visiting, there's some interesting stuff, you know, and it was fun. It was a good time. I wouldn't want to live there, obviously, but
they don't even want to live there. They live there.
yeah. But it was fun.
Whoa, hold on.
What?
We just hit 2 hours.
Oh God.
And this is the first time we've ever hit 2 hours without Nick.
Yeah. But yeah, no, between the art stuff and those 2 trips, like that was like brutal. So I'm just like, 2 trips a year I can do, or one like big trip. If I did one big trip, it'd be like out of country or something. Cause my buddy Chris lives in the UK. I had thought about going there at some point, maybe next year. Don't know yet. But like, yeah, I would love to visit like New York and stuff too, and go to that Nintendo store and all that. But like, but
you don't stay in New York. You stay outside of New York, then drive into New York, and then leave as quickly as you can.
Makes sense.
Like everybody I know they're like, you don't stay in New York. I have friends that used to live in New York. They fled, but they were New Yorkers of a different caliber. They were Floridian style New Yorkers, if that makes any sense.
Anyways, I do think so that like before hitting, I just kind of before the age of hitting 30, just want to be like, I went to both Universal and Disney World, you know, and did all this other cool stuff throughout my 20s. You know, it's just a lot of cool stuff. So
I've done that in one day.
It's not a vacation for like, I don't know. I mean, it is when you go to their hotel, like that's cool, but you're so close, so it's just so different. It hits different that way. And then I'd have to tell you
when I used to have to drive.
I'd have to go back.
It hits different.
I'm gonna have to come back again though, not just Disney. I'm gonna have to come back again
for
Pokemon. Let's hope by then that I could still afford vacations. It's definitely a luxury, that's for sure, to be able to travel like this and stuff. It's definitely a luxury.
Get married. There you go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know at that point, like where I'll be money wise and all that kind of stuff. But for now, trips, living, trying to pursue my dreams as an artist, all this stuff, you know, it's crazy. Cause like, yes, I'm praying about it and this and that because I want success over there. I went with what I'm doing and this and that. And I keep getting more opportunities for different, like whether it's conventions or small shows and this and that. I keep getting like next month, I have a card show that I'm going to be doing. And then I had the small show I went to, you know, not just the owner of that, but another person there also is keeping me updated on different shows that he does locally and stuff. And then later in this year, when the application's open for cons for next year, for the bigger ones, I'm going to apply for some of the bigger ones next year as well.
Like I was thinking, why don't you look into Too Many Games and
I don't want to bring all this
Game
stuff.
Exchange.
I would love to do those, but like I don't know how I'm gonna travel by plane with all my stuff yet. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do that sort of thing.
People do it all the time.
They do. I'd have to talk to my local artists and stuff. For now, I'm gonna do Michigan stuff because there is a lot here in Michigan. There is. I don't go to them all, but like there's for big ones. There's Motor City. There's really cool Comic Con in Flint. There's Grand Rapids Comic Con. There's Michigan Anime Convention. Like there's a bunch of big cons over the year. YumaCon is another big anime con in October. Like there's so many big cons here in Michigan. Like they're all over all the time. There's actually quite a few. And then all the smaller shows and the card shows and all that. I keep finding out more. I keep discovering more this year about card shows and all these different shows that I could do. And it's like awesome. So there is a lot of shows still here in Michigan. But I will want to branch out eventually for sure to like Ohio and go from there. Right. Maybe even Chicago had C2E2 a couple weeks ago.
That's the one Nick and Ninja Turtles go to all the time.
That's a big one. James Brown, one of a few of the artists that I follow, went there. Heck, freaking what's his name went to MegaCon that you met, you know, and he's from Michigan.
Oh yeah,
he's from Michigan. He's local here, so you know, it'd be awesome.
MegaCon's a big one.
It'd be awesome to be able to do that kind of thing in the future. You know what? I'm going to keep pushing out more art because the more that I do, the more that I'll sell, the more success I'll get out of it. You know?
Branch out into more than just prints.
I do want to do that in the future. For sure. I mean, I know I still have some of my coasters for now. But there is other stuff that I would like.
The portfolio.
There is other stuff that I would like to do in the future.
Look into 3D printing too.
That would yeah, you're right. I could even do small stuff, a small 3D printer. Do the small stuff. People will buy that stuff. Yeah.
There's this one vendor we go to, Oddity Sisters. She is fantastic, does Animal Crossing, now does Pokemon and Fallout, and we've been following her for like 4 years, and every time she comes, she like is so ecstatic to see us. Like if I go up there and she's like, "Oh, hi. Oh, where's your wife?" I was like, "Oh, thanks." She's like, "I'm happy to see you." And then we like her and my wife they click, and she buys at least a good $200 worth of stuff every time. And she actually makes stuff specifically if my wife requests it. So
that's awesome.
But yeah, it's the 3D printed stuff does very well.
It does.
Prints do very well. But otherwise, I'm actually looking forward to traveling this year to a couple of cons. I'm going to Southeast Game Exchange. It's funny, this year it's in Greenville, South Carolina. And then when I went to on my road trip back in 24, we went to Greenville. We went to visit one of my wife's friends, and I was like, "Oh, that's Greenville. Greenville's gorgeous." So we're probably going to do that at the end of July, and then I think it's in August or September that the Utah Retro Game Expo is going on, and we're flying out to Utah for work and trying to make it coincide with that. So that would be pretty cool for us to be able to do all that. So I'm looking forward to doing some cons myself, but mine, you're a vendor. I'm going to cover, I'm going to vlog. I'm going to do all that other stuff. And who knows, maybe one of them will pick me up because they Southeast Game Exchange has some smaller creators than even me, and they're featured guests. So we'll see how that goes.
Sweet. So. I think we need to stop the podcast. Everybody,
it's 2:06.
Yeah. I think it's about that time.
No, now we're at the time of the night where it's all just lurkers. People just like leave it on just to hear us jibber jabber while they're playing video games or doing whatever, and they're just going, "These guys are stupid. I like them."
Yeah.
So, but thank you guys so much for joining us. All you guys who came in later on. All you guys that are watching this tomorrow or whenever you watch it, because it's funny. The last 3 episodes quadrupled in views over the next day. So thank you guys for watching. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, subscribe to D-Man, and maybe one day we'll get Nick back in here. We got him back the other day. What was it, about 3-4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And then we'll see how that goes. We've been talking about guests, but a lot of them have been flaking on me. I'm getting yeses or getting, "Sure, let me know at this time." Crickets. They don't like me because the beard's back. They were okay without the beard. They weren't intimidated. But the beard is intimidating. Look at him. He's not intimidating. He's got no beard. What was that? What was that? Yeah, being beardless is being intimidatedless.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you saw this guy and then you saw me, you'd be more intimidated of him. I'm bigger, but he's gotten to the point where he's got muscles, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, dude's got some. If I wasn't like 5 inches taller than him, no, I'm only about 2 or 3 inches taller than you.
Yeah, you are taller.
Yeah, and I've got some weight on him, but otherwise, you wouldn't want to mess with this guy. It's like, "Oh, baby face," and then he just whips out the guns, and we're like, "Whoa, okay. Put the guns away. Okay, you have a permit for those. Oh wait, we're in Florida. Open carry." Sorry. Okay, enough of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. God bless each and every one of you. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.